So it's going to be Dennis Keith up to the 1, Luke Hart up to the 2 spot now. More trouble there for Jack. That's going to put him all the way down to the 5 spot. We got Dennis Keith up front, Luke Hart 2, Kevin Carell up to the 3, Jack to the 4, and Brad down to the 5. Trouble there for Jack coming on the straightaway. Gets himself right back going. Trouble there for Kevin. That's going to allow Jack Foster to be right there behind him, casing out that triple. Luckily landing on his wheels, back going. Dennis Keith up front. Luke Hart down the line. 3.7 seconds is the gap. Kevin 3.7 seconds back from Dennis. Or Luke, I meant. Jack Foster closing in on Kevin Carell. Oh, trouble there for Luke getting it wrong. Kevin closing in now. Jack going 3-3. Three-way battle for the final bump up position. Oh, trouble there for Jack piping it. So Luke down the front straightaway. Kevin down the front straightaway. 1.3 seconds is a gap. Jack going 3-3, trying to get back up to that pack. Down the front straightaway, those guys go. Oh, trouble there for crew chief Carell. Jack Foster to the 3 spot now. Down the front straightaway, it's the straightaway gap. Trouble there for Jack. Now it's Kevin and Jack right there battling for the 3 spot. Oh, trouble there for Jack going big, getting it wrong. Dennis Keith up front, lapping up, getting a lap up on Jack. Luke trying to hold that 2 spot. Kevin 4.3 seconds back from Luke. Trouble there for those guys trying to go triple. 2:30 in, 2:30 go, halfway in this one. Trouble there for Luke. Kevin closing in now. Jack right there behind him. Jack Foster right there behind Kevin. Traction rolling up the hill. Gets back going. Down the front straightaway. A straightaway gap between Kevin and Luke. Straightaway gap between Kevin and Jack. Trouble there for Kevin getting a little loose. Jack right there behind him. Luke right there in front of him to the outside making the pass. Oh, trouble there for Luke piping it. Those guys going to go right back by. Down the front straightaway they go. Second, third, and fourth. Trouble there for Luke in the 4th spot now. Oh, trouble there for both cars. Trouble there for Luke and Kevin. So that's going to allow Jack to get a bigger gap here. Trouble there for Kevin. Down the front straightaway, Jack goes in that 2 spot. That new paint scheme, that orange and black. Your leader, that pink, blue, and green. Oh, he's traction rolling after that 6-pack. Gets back going. Brad McGuire closing in on Kevin. Battle for the 4 spot. Kevin not too far back from Luke. Through the 6-pack they go. That's for the 3 spot. Trouble there for Kevin going into the 6-pack. But Jack through the center double, getting out of that pile up on the tabletop. Gets back going with 1 minute left to go. Brad and Kevin battle for the 4 spot. Trouble there for Kevin and Brad. Dennis up front with the 6-second lead. He did have a 12-second lead. Jack closing in. Brad McGuire going to go to the 4 spot now. Kevin down to the 5. 5.3 is the gap now for the top 2. 30 seconds left to go. Jack may not have enough time. Remember, top 2 do bump, though. Watch after the center double. That is all clear. Watching the 6-pack. That is all clear. Ten seconds left to go. Brad McGuire working his way up to the 3 spot now. Time is going to expire. You'll be done when you cross. And Dennis, you're done with the win.
Keith done.
Here comes Brad down the line for the 3 spot.
Brad McGuire done.
Jack down the line for the 2.
Jack
Luke
Foster
4
done.
and Kevin
Luke
rounding
Hart
out
done.
the field. So Dennis and
Kevin
Jack going to
Farrell
bump
done.
up to the A main. And then it's Brad,
The race
Luke,
is
and
completed.
Kevin. Up now, race 2, our mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Get my drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall and some volunteers help out. And also an announcer to help me out since I'm in this one.
All right, up this time, Mod 2 wheel. Nick and Noah. Need turn marshals from the last group back out, please. You can have a chair. I don't bite.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, need about 2 more turn marshals from the last group back out, please. Need one on the back straight, one by the back double, and one up on my end here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
One more by the back double, please. One more marshal. And there we come. All right, we got our turn marshals. All right, shut the straightaway down. Nick and Noah. Drivers ready on the tone. Less than 5. Good start by both of them. Coming up on 1 minute in. 4 to go. Nick on her 22.502, Noah 21.509. Minute and a half down, 3.5 to go. Next fast lap, a 13.07. Noah 13.56. Two minutes down, 3 to go. Nick 12.7. Noah 13.5. Noah going to the lead, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Way off the TQ pace. 3 down, 2 to go. A little bump and run, or bump and walk. Four minutes down, 1 minute to
left.
go. Nick on a 25.08. Noah 25.08. .30 seconds left. .10 seconds. This will probably be the last lap. And you'll be done as a cross.
Noah Hickman done.
Noah's
Nick
going to
Gibson
take
done.
that at 25.02.
The race is completed.
Nick at 25.04. That's only 3 laps off of the TQ. And we'll need some volunteer turn marshals for this. We only had 2 in the last race, so we got 9 drivers. We got 3 turn marshals. We need a couple more at least. Preferably about 4 more turn marshals. 4 volunteers. Full field. Don't matter.
It's up to you. You having fun? It looks like it.
Oh yeah, you know I am when I'm here.
Let me know if you want me to come on. I'm right here. I don't mind.
Let's call the next one.
Need help getting your car ready?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Nah, it's been sauced.
You're not saucing?
I sauced it early.
Oh, okay. You were on a TQ run the last round of qualifying. Were you able to get it?
No.
You were on a 16.501 for a while.
Screwed up too many more times. All right, looking for Brandon Trout and 1, 2. How about another turn marshal on the back far corner? All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Waiting on Brandon. All right. Starting order will be Brett, Scott, Dylan, Jack, Brandon, Henry, Alec, Luke, and Josh. All right, Noah's got the center there. Alec is number 7, right behind Henry. All right, drivers ready. Less than 5 on the tone. All right. I believe Brett's out in the lead. Scott second. Jack, Brandon, Alec, Josh, Dylan, Henry, and Luke. Minute and a half in. Two down, 3 to go. Still think it's Brett, Scott, Alec, Jack, Dylan, Brandon, Henry, Luke, and Josh. .230 down, 230 to go, halfway. Watch for. Three down, two to go. I think it's still Brett, Scott, Alec, Dylan, Jack, Brandon, Josh, Luke, and Henry. Minute and 20 to go.
One minute left.
1 minute. .40 seconds. 30 seconds. .10 seconds left. That is time. You'll be done as you cross.
Brett Nelson done. Alex Snyder done. Jack Foster done. Henry Ballou done. Brandon Shrout done. Luke Hart done. Scott Simon done.
And waiting on
Josh
Dylan.
Lloyd done. Dylan Becker done.
Joe.
The race is completed.
I show Brett in second on this. I don't think so. I think what happened is he crossed the line before the start of the race.
So his first lap was long.
Well, the first lap wasn't bad, but
Guys, unless we say straightaway is closed, do not park your car there, or else you're gonna get run over like that just happened. It's like parking on the highway. Not a good idea. I fixed it. I had a lap to his run. Yeah, you're doing it so good. All right, I got my marshals, I got my drivers. Noah's gonna run down your starting order.
All right, Robert starting number 1, Arlen 2, Jeff Porter 3, Nick 4, Jake 5, and Justin in the 6. All righty, drivers ready, marshals ready. Based on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And we are racing. Oh, trouble for your leader. Going to pipe it. Arlen up to the 1 spot now. Single over that back double. Over the right side double down the front straightaway. Jake up to the 2 spot now. Having some rev time in qualifying. Getting up here in the 2 spot in the main event. Then it's Jeff, Nick, Justin, and Robert. Trouble for your TQ moving down to the 6 spot. Moving his way back up to the 5. Oh, trouble for your leader, Arlen. That's going to allow Jake to go by for the lead now. Oh, in trouble there. Turning in a little early. Trouble in the 6-pack. That is all clear. Trouble up the hill. That is all clear. Oh, trouble there for Arlen. Getting it wrong. Down the front straightaway they all go. We're a minute in. Robert making his way back up to the lead now. Your TQ having some rough time off the first lap. Getting back up to the 1 spot. Oh, trouble there for Nick. That's going to allow Arlen. Oh, trouble there for Arlen. Looked like Arlen down to the 6th spot now. Getting the back double wrong. Looks like trouble for Justin. Down the front straightaway, that is Jeff and Nick. Battle for the 2 spot through the 6-pack they go. Jeff getting through it perfect. Nick having a rolls couple. Jake not too far back from Arlen for the 4 spot. Trouble there for him coming out of the 6-pack. Trouble there for Jeff. That's going to allow Arlen to move up to the 2 spot now. Arlen up to the 2. Jeff right behind him in 3. Nick right behind both of them in the 4. Oh, trouble there for Nick, getting it wrong. And Arlen, that's going to allow Jeff to get a pretty much of a bigger gap for the 2 spot. Watch out for the 6-pack. That is all clear. Watch that back double. That is all clear. We're 2:30 in with 2:30 to go. Halfway, your leader. That all orange over the center double he goes. That is Robert. He's up front. The gap is this time by 10.6 seconds. Oh, trouble for him. Getting to Arlen. Get them both back going. Does Arlen have a champion sticker on the... Did he put that on there, like, because he's a champion? I know. He deserves that sticker. I mean, he is. Arlen right there behind Nick for the 3. So trouble there for Arlen. That's going to put him this time by. That's going to put him 4 seconds back behind Nick. Your leader, Robert, coming up to lap, Nick. Over the back double they go. Your leader getting that double. Watching the six pack. That is all clear. Oh, trouble there for Arlen. Getting it wrong. Jumping on top of Nick. Gets back going. 1 minute left to
1
go.
minute left.
It's Robert, Jeff, Nick, Arlen, Jake, and Justin. Trouble there for Nick on that back double. Oh, more trouble for him on the right side double. That's going to allow Arlen to go by. So Arlen up to the 3 spot now. Oh, watching the 6-pack. Oh, trouble there for Nick jumping onto the straightaway. Gets back going. 35 seconds left to go. That's going to allow Arlen to get a bigger gap for the 3 spot. See if he could hold on to it. Down the front straightaway he goes. Oh, trouble for the Arlen. That's the last double. 15 seconds left to go. Nick with more trouble in the 6-pack. Arlen with trouble in the back double. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. This may be their final lap. Time to expire.
Arlen
You'll be done when you
Simon done.
cross. Just waiting on
Robert
Jeff.
Campbell done. Nick Proctor done.
And that is a
Jake
race.
Simpson
So
done.
Robert going to take it. Jeff,
Jeff
2,
Porter
Arlen
done.
3, Nick
The
4,
race is
Jake
completed.
5, and Justin the 6. Up now, race 5, our final race of the night. Our 13.5 full dry buggy A main. Get my drivers on the last one. Right back out here to Marshall, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Let him loose, let him loose. Get some laps. I
1
need
minute
one
to the start of
Marshall.
the race.
One Marshall. I think I need Jake out here to Marshall. Get right there. Joe. Did Dennis say he's not racing? Did Dennis say he's not racing? All right. Dude, I was just making sure. All right, let's line them up on the straightaway. The order's going to be Joe Sandbag Duffy in the 1, Shelby Parker in the 2, Brett Nelson in the 3, Dylan Becker in the 4, Andrew Walters in the 5, Alex Snyder 6, and Jack Foster in the 7. Come on, guys, let's line them up. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You're racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. One unfortunate car after the 6-pack gets back going. He's going to lose a lot of time off the field. But it's Joe, Shelby, Brett, Dylan, and Andrew, top 5, breaking away here early. Jack and Alec battle for the 6th spot. Oh, trouble there for Alec getting it wrong. Leader's already coming up on him. Trouble there for Dylan. It's going to allow Andrew to go by. Then trouble for Andrew. That's going to allow Dylan to go right back by. Shelby Parker right there behind Joe Duffy. Casing the triple out. Gets back going, though. No harm, no foul. Down the front straightaway, Joe Duffy goes. That red, white, and blue. Shelby Parker right there behind Alec. If you can, give him some room. Joe Duffy's going to be coming up on Andrew Walters soon. Brett Nelson so far in the 3 spot. Dylan Becker in the 4. Everyone's so far right there where they qualified. Oh, trouble there for Joe with that triple out. Tagging the pipe. That's going to allow Shelby Parker to be right there behind him on his D block. Over the right side, double they go down the front straightaway. Andrew Walters, they're coming up right behind you. Your leaders are coming up right behind you. If you can, give them some room. Thank you, Dylan and Andrew. So your leaders are Joe Duffy and Shelby Parker. 1 in the Team Associated, 1 in the S-Works. Down the front straightaway they go. Straightaway separated. Trouble there for Shelby going a little wide, tagging a pipe. Stays on all 4s. Shelby Parker now 9/10 back from Joe Duffy. Was 1.3, gained. He ran a 13 flat that time by closing in that gap. Down the front straightaway they go. Oh, trouble there for Shelby, getting on 2 wheels. Saving it there. That's going to put him 1.4 seconds back now. Dylan Becker and Andrew Walters battle for the 4 spot. Oh, trouble there for both drivers. Dylan, you might have to wait up on that just a little bit. Okay. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Oh, trouble there for Joe. Dylan. That's going to allow Andrew Walters to be right there behind him. Battle for the 4 spot still. Down the hill over the back double. Shelby Parker still 1.2 seconds back from Joe Duffy. They've been like that the whole race with 1:10 left to go. Trouble there for Dylan Becker. That's going to allow him to lose some time and lose a position from Andrew Walters. 1 minute left to go. Shelby Parker now 9/10 back from Joe Duffy. 12-7 that time by a hot lap of the race. Reeling them in over the back double they go. Battle for the lead. Over the right side double down the front straightaway. Trouble there for Shelby, getting a little wrong. Going through the 6-pack they go. Triple, triple. They're coming up on a pack of cars. Let's see how this plays out. Over the back double they go. Let's see if these cars will give them some room with 30 seconds left to go. Battle for the lead. Your leaders are coming up on you guys. If you guys can, give them some room. Thank you, guys. Down the front straightaway. Nose to tail here. 15 seconds left to go. Trouble there. Oh, more trouble. 5 seconds left to go. This is their final lap. Jack Foster, if you can, give him some room. Time is going to expire. You'll be done when you cross. Down the front straightaway. Shelby to the inside. Going to get the pass.
Shelby Parker done. Brett Nelson done. Jack Foster done. Alex Snyder done. Dylan
That
Becker
is a
done.
race. So Shelby going to take it. Joe
Andrew
Duffy 2,
Walters
Brett
done.
Nelson 3, Andrew Walters 4, Alec 5,
The race is
Dylan 6,
completed.
Jack 7. Dennis not going to make it. Thank you guys for racing tonight. If you guys have a tab or entry fee, please make sure you take care of it before you leave.